Hi, I'm Rob,
Hi, I'm Karen.
and welcome to our adoption video. Where do you want to start?
So Rob and I have been married for 14 years, and even before we got married, we knew that children were going to be a big part of our life. And we've been trying to start our own family for about 10 years now, and it just hasn't worked out, I feel like.
You know, God just hasn't blessed us with children of our own. But that's not to say that, maybe adoption isn't part of the plan. And so that's where we are now.
And I'll be honest, it's a little hard to make this video because I feel like it's, at least for me, it's so unnatural to ask for something as big as this. What you're willing to do for us and this baby, there are no words. So a little bit about where we live. We live in Southern California, and we're about 20 to 30 minutes away from the beach. Yep. Mountains are a little bit further, but still close by.
I surf, I snowboard, we go camping. Mm-hmm. We love to do outdoors type stuff. All around this area, it's just perfect for that. There's parks all around the place. There's amusement parks. Mm-hmm.
Close by too.
Yeah, there's just a lot of fun stuff to do. And it's a really, culturally diverse area too. I think it'd be a great place to grow up. There's kids of all ages, kids of all races growing up in this area. The child's definitely not going to be short on people to play with and hang out with. I mean, they're everywhere. So it's a really great neighborhood that we live in.
Absolutely. So
I moved here in 2000. Karen's lived here her whole life.
And our families live close by. My parents are about 20 to 30 minutes away. Same with my brother and sister. My parents have lived in the same house for 40 years, and I could see our children playing in their backyard like I once used to.
My mom and my sister and her family, she has, she's married and she has 2 boys, so future cousins. They live about an hour and a half away, depending on traffic. So we see them probably at least once a month, and I'm sure it'll probably be more, maybe once.
And I see my parents every weekend.
Yeah.
My brother and sister very frequently, a couple times a month at least.
So we have a nice support system that's very close, which is awesome. We have the grandmas. They're both very excited.
They are.
We can't wait for a baby, grandbaby.
Why to us? Karen's mom will be helping out with daycare every day, so that'll be nice, given the fact that we both work.
Yeah. There's a lot that our families have to offer for this child, and they're totally on board and cannot wait for this to happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
And everybody gets along really well. In fact, we even vacation together. Sometimes it's the whole family.
Sure, yeah.
Sometimes it's Rob and I hop into the car and do a road trip with my brother and sister.
We try not to take life too seriously. We obviously love to joke around.
At the core of who Rob and I are, we're very grateful for what we have, and we just want to share that with somebody else.
And we're just ready to provide that stable, loving environment for a child, and I think we have that here.
I know that happy childhoods just don't happen. It's going to take a lot of work, and Rob and I are definitely willing to put that in and do whatever we can to help this child grow and explore new things and do whatever they want to do in life.
Yeah, definitely. We take
Yeah.
like one vacation a year, usually, and then we do a lot of like weekend trips and stuff like
Or
that.
even just day trips too.
Yeah, sure.
It's just nice to be outside and reconnecting with nature and just kind of unplug from everything for a little while. And that's something that we're really looking forward to doing with the child too.
We like to be outdoors and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, that's us in a nutshell. Well, I think, we try not to take life too seriously. Obviously, I mean, we like to laugh. We like to have fun, with try new things, whatever. I think we're just very grateful for the life that we lead, and we want to share it. And, we want to provide that stable, loving environment for a child that, where he or she knows that she can do anything she wants to do within reason, as long as it's legal, I guess. But just provide a stable environment to grow up in, a loving environment to grow up in, and in a life of encouragement. I think that's one thing that we want to stress is that as parents. Is you want to be involved. As far as open adoption or whatever the plans are there, we're absolutely open to it. But we'll leave that up to you.
But I can just
Right.
tell you, our promise to you is that we're going to love and support this child and give this child all the opportunities that life has to give.
We love to laugh and have fun, and we're ready to share this with a child. I think we have everything we need. We're very grateful for everything we have, and
We definitely have that here.
yeah.
And I feel it's so unnatural for us to ask for something as big as that we're asking for.
Yeah.
But I can promise you, like our promise to you is that we're going to love and we're going to support this child and we're going to give this child all the opportunities that we possibly can.
Yeah.
And we know that it's going to take a lot of hard work.
Sure, yeah.
But we're willing to put that in, and we want this child to have the best childhood possible. And
So these are my parents. This is George and Debbie.
Hi.
I just wanted to introduce you to them. They're going to be spending a lot of time with this baby as well. And I just wanted to ask you guys a couple of questions. Do you think Rob and I would make good parents?
Go ahead.
Absolutely. My daughter is a very kind and gentle person, and she's very loving, and she would make a great mom. I just want her to know how much joy and happiness she has given me, and I want her to have the same for her child. So
Yeah,
they would make great parents.
Karen and Rob will make great parents. Karen comes from a long line of very strong and independent women, very, very good mothers. You certainly could easily say she's learned from the best. And
And then what do you guys see yourselves doing with this grandchild?
Anything and everything. I've been waiting a long time for a grandbaby, and the baby would be very loved.
yeah, as my father said to his grandson, he was going to take him out in the garage and show him how to spit and curse. Well, I'm not going to do that, but I certainly want to give the kid a very good education, knowing that he's coming with a loving grandfather coming to him, and really want to work well with this daughter or son of my daughter. son-in-law.
Okay, cool. That's a wrap.